Hey everyone, it's Ann Carden here, and I want to talk to you today about taking your business to a higher level and actually how to build a business that's $300,000 or beyond. I'm going to break down today the four-step process to a high level coaching or consulting business. Now, first of all, I just want to tell you this is really going to be for you if you offer any kind of business services. So maybe you're a business coach, a business consultant. Maybe you're an entrepreneur offering services to businesses. This is really going to be for you. So, I want to talk to you about what I call the four pillars or the framework for building a high end consulting business. And a lot of businesses are out there, a lot of entrepreneurs and coaches are out there, and they're trying to make a lot of money. But what is happening is they are not creating what I like to call a rinse and repeat process that becomes predictable and scalable. Okay. So, for example, if I want to make so much money a month, I can go out and I can offer all these different types of services to try to bring in that much money, but it's not going to be predictable unless I keep offering all those different things the next month and the next month. So I want to talk to you about an easier, simpler way to actually build a high-end business. So today we are going to use the example of $300,000. And I'm going to use that example because I think it's just going to be easier numbers, but what I'm teaching you today can help you scale well beyond this amount of money. Okay, so let's talk about what it takes. First of all, there are what I call four pillars or four high level steps that make up the framework for a strong foundation, for that strong rinse and repeat type of business that you can predict, that's predictable, that you can depend on, and that you can continue to grow and scale. And so today I'm actually just going to give you the 30,000 foot view of those four pillars. And this is actually going to be from my book that I'm writing for coaches and consultants on how to build a high-end business. But I'm going to break these down for you. And then I'm actually going to be creating four more videos that are going to break each one of these steps down even further and give you many more details. Okay, sound good? Hey, Karthik, good to have you on. So pillar number one is what I call create. Okay. So if you think about the pillars, they are the framework. If you think about building a house or building a building, you need a strong foundation so that building can survive. So the higher it goes, it's not going to crumble when it gets to a certain level, right? And this happens a lot of times. For example, entrepreneurs will get out there and maybe they're offering marketing services, and they get out there and they're selling all these services and they get stuck in the fulfillment, and then all of a sudden things start to fall apart. This happens with small business owners as well. They get so busy, they get so much business, but they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have the strong foundation, and so things start falling apart. And so I want to show you how to build a strong foundation so you can continue to grow and scale your business. So the very first, what I call pillar number one, is the create pillar. And this is where you decide on the type of business model you're going to use for your business, okay? And I'm going to talk to you today about the high ticket business model. Whoops, didn't do that right. Okay. And the reason I like this is because, in my opinion, it's the fastest way. The high ticket business model is going to get coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs bigger financial leaps faster. So typically, you have probably been taught the value ladder if you've been in this business for any length of time, and this is where you give something away for free, right? You've got your free offer down here, and then you have something that is low barrier offer. So it might be a product that is, $297 or $497. So it's a lower, it might even be $47. So it's a low barrier offer. And then from there, people experience you, and then you can put them into, say, some sort of a group program. Okay. And that's a little higher ticket. And then you can put them into your high ticket. Oops. And that is your top tier offer. Okay. Well, I want to show you how to flip this upside down and start with high ticket and then back build. So this is what we're going to talk about today. So I like the high ticket business model, and here's why. let's say, for example, also make sure if you're coming on with me, you say hi so I know you're here. So let's look at the high ticket business model. Let's say you want to get to $300,000 a year. Well, let's break that down. It's $25,000 a month. Okay, so you have to make $25,000 every single month to hit $300,000 a year. So if you have a high ticket business model, let's say you have I'm going to say a $10,000 offer. I'm actually going to keep this really low today because I think anyone who is offering any kind of business services can do a $10,000 offer. Okay, so let's say you have a $10,000 offer. You have to sell 2.5 of those a month to hit $25,000. Now, I want to show you another way, and this is what I call back building. Okay, so once you have your high ticket offer created and you dial this in and it becomes rinse and repeat, and you can sell it over and over and over again. So people come in, you give them a transformation, and then this is where it gets really great. You can have a back end offer to this where you can build residual income. Okay, so they come in, they work with you, maybe they pay 10, 20, 30, 40,000, it doesn't matter. It depends on who your target is, what you're offering, what the transformation is. Let's say they come in, they pay you $10,000, you give them a transformation. They experience you, they love you, and now you can show them the next step and why they should want to keep working with you. Okay, and this is where you build that residual income. So let's say I bring them in at $10,000, and then if they want to keep working with me, I could offer maybe a couple of different options. One gives them more time with me than the other, right? So maybe I want to offer them $2,500 a month or $3,500 a month where they're still working with me. They can choose which package works best for them. And then now I am building my residual income. And so now next month I don't have to keep selling the 2.5. Now, I'm going to want to because this is going to continue to feed my business. Is this making sense? Not sure who's on here with me. So this is a great way to onboard clients, get them a quick result, and then you can sell them on the back end and keep them longer and keep working with you. And so this is why I love the high ticket model. You're actually flipping that value ladder and you're going in reverse. So now you're in a way downselling them to stay with you from what they initially paid. Okay, so that's the first thing. So you want to create the type of business model that's going to help you reach your goals. So this is the pillar number 1. Get that dialed in. Now pillar number 2 is how are you going to attract clients? And again, I'm going to be creating 4 more videos and put these into a series. And so once I do that, each one of these are going to break down the pillars and go deeper into each pillar. And so you will be able to understand how to put your business model and your process together. Okay. So the second pillar is attract clients. So this is all about your marketing. Okay, you don't have a business if you can't get clients. And so we've got to be able to attract them to us. How are you going to do that? So first of all, this is your marketing strategy. This is going to be your message, who you're marketing to, right? Who do you want to attract? Those are all going to be the parts of attracting clients. And then where are those people and how are you going to go find them? So what tactics are you going to use to find those people? And so this all becomes part of pillar number 2. You have to get all of these things working. Okay? All right, pillar number 3. I'm going to have to erase this here because I'm going to run out of room. Pillar number 3 is convert. And this is where you have to turn prospects into clients. Okay? So this is where these people, you're attracting clients, they're now coming to you. By the way, you want quality leads. Okay, and this is what I want to tell, especially any entrepreneurs on here that offer marketing services. It's really important that you get good in marketing to help your business owners or whoever you're working with be able to bring in quality leads, not just leads. A lot of marketers are out there, I can get you, 30 leads, a month or 30 leads a week. on Facebook. But if they're not quality leads, it doesn't make any difference because they're never going to convert. Okay. So you want to be really dialed in to bring the right people to you. And so any entrepreneurs out there offering marketing services, I really want to caution you on, being careful on how you are marketing for your clients, because if you can bring them quality leads that they can close, now you're going to have a customer for life. All right. So convert is all about your sales process. And it just as important as being able to sell is having a qualifying process. And you've heard me talk about this before, because you don't have time to get on the phone and hang out with people who have no intention of buying your services or have no money, right? And so this is super important, especially as you get these things working. You're going to be busy, right? Now, here's another thing I want to caution you on. Let me see who's jumping in here really quick. Hey, Carrie, good to have you on. Hold on one second. Who else is on here? Not seeing. Give me 1 minute here. Let me see. Make sure you say hi if you're jumping in. All right. Hey, Paul, good to have you on. Okay, so this is your qualifying process. So you want to make sure that you're getting quality leads, and then obviously you're closing those sales. All right. Now, when I get into the next series of videos, when I get to the sales process, I'm going to be actually breaking this down further, showing you some numbers, showing you how to do some things to really improve your sales process. But today I'm just again giving you kind of the 30,000 foot view of building a multiple six-figure and beyond coaching or consulting business. Okay, so pillar number 1 is all about your high ticket offer. Bring them in and then give them a back end program, a back end residual. So it's a residual offer where you are going to make money from them every single month, and you're going to start building the foundation of your income, okay, and your revenue. Pillar number 2 is all about your marketing, your message, attracting the right clients, getting leads, getting quality leads coming to you. Pillar number 3 is how you turn those quality leads into clients. You have to get people to open their wallet, right, and give you money. And that's how your business is going to build. So once you get all 3 of these things working like a well-oiled machine, they're predictable, they're dependable. Now it's time for pillar number 4. And I hope you can see this. Whoops. I might have to do some more erasing here. So you're just going to have to go back and rewatch the video, I think, if you want to write them all down. But pillar number 4 is this is where you're going to automate, leverage, and scale. Okay? Now, here's the thing. You have to have the other pillars working before you can really do this. One of the biggest reasons people burn up money on Facebook ads and, trying to market their business and bring in more business is because they don't have the other 3 things dialed in. They're not working. You've got to have a working process. For example, if you're getting tons and tons of leads, but you can't close sales, then you need to fix the sales piece of your process before you go automating, because it doesn't do any good to get more leads if you can't close them, right? You're just going to keep burning up money. And so that's why all of these things work together, and you have to have them in working order, in sequence, and each part of them have to make sure they're going to support the next pillar. Making sense? Thanks for those hearts. I appreciate it. So don't automate until you have a working process. Now, also leveraging your business. You can bring in great talent to help you, right? But here's one of the things I see too. People bring in sales help because they don't want to close sales. They're like, I'm not good at closing sales, so I'm just going to get a closer. Now, I know we have some closers in this group. Here's what I'm going to tell you. If you can't close sales for your own business, you are not going to be able to help someone close sales for you. You have to dial in that process and get it working. So now you can hand that off to somebody like a turnkey system, okay? I want you to think about McDonald's. McDonald's is not dependent on who is squirting the ketchup, right? McDonald's has the process already working. All somebody's got to do is pull the lever. That's exactly how your business should be. Don't bring in sales help if you don't know how to pull the lever and close a sale. You've got to get that process dialed in, and then you teach them how to do it. Basically, you're duplicating yourself. And this is how you can really grow and scale your business. Okay? Making sense? So don't bring it, but once you get all those pillars working, now it's time to leverage things. The other thing you can do is you may at this point restructure your business a little bit. So you're not doing all of the fulfillment. You know, one thing, especially for marketers, if we have some marketers on here, they might be really pigeonholing themselves in their business because they're doing done for you services. Well, I have to tell you, if you're doing done for you services, that should be your highest tier program. That should be where people are really paying you a lot of money. Now, you have to be good at what you do, right? But if you're good at what you do and you're giving those people a huge return and you're offering done for you services, then they should be paying top dollar for that. And then you can offer some other services to leverage your time. So again, structuring your business in a way that it's going to be scalable. So for example, if you are building, and I'll go into this a little bit more when I go into the next video, part 2 of this, on how to create a high ticket offer. But let's say I create a high ticket offer and I work with my clients weekly, okay? And let's say I work with them for 8 weeks, and this is one-to-one, okay? And then beyond that, they want to keep working with me. Well, I could downsell them into a group, okay, where I can keep working with them on all the things they still need to grow their business and to really ramp up their business. So that would be one thing. Instead of weekly, I could give them a bi-weekly program. So now I'm leveraging my time. And maybe I even add into this some videos and some things that I do over and over and over again with people, and I can leverage my time and actually leverage their time as well. So then my calls with them become really more Q&A and more helping them individually get things implemented. Make sense? So you want to look at how you're structuring your business model. But the reason I like the high ticket is because you can actually charge a lot up front. Then you can back build and you can start putting people in under you for residual income, or you can offer a product, or you can offer some other things. So there's all kinds of ways to structure your business, but it starts with having that rinse and repeat process that's going to feed your business. Okay. So again, when I go into how to create a high ticket offer, people will want the pillar number 1. I will break that down even more, and I'll even give you some ideas and give you some examples of some of the things I've done in my business to bring in great clients, both with small business owners and even with coaches and consultants. So your 4 pillars: create. This is turning your business model, your offers, what you're going to sell, how you're going to package those up and price those. Number 2 is how you're going to attract clients. You've got to get that all working. So it's rinse and repeat. And you know beyond the shadow of a doubt how many leads you're going to be getting from the effort you're putting out there. Then if you want more leads, you ramp up your marketing, right? If you're getting too busy, you can dial it back. And that's a predictable system. And then number 3 is your sales process. How many sales are you converting? How many you're closing from the people that are coming in to talk to you or to have a call with you? How many of those are converting? That needs to become dependable. And then once you get it to a certain level, now you can improve those skills and you can actually start leveraging your time, and you don't have to do as many sales calls. But you've got to get all of those things working first, and then you can scale. Okay. And a rinse and repeat process is so much easier to scale than just being out there doing a whole lot of different things. It's much easier to take one thing and put it on steroids than to try to do 20 things. And this is what a lot of people are out there doing. So I hope this was helpful. Again, this was video number 1, or the overview of 30,000 foot overview, I should say. And then I'm going to be doing 4 more videos, Facebook Lives, where I'm going to be breaking down each pillar into more detail to help you build a high-end coaching or consulting business. So I hope this was helpful. Let me see who's still on here. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, hello, amazing lady. I love that. Thank you. Well, you're pretty amazing yourself, too. I saw some of your cool awards and things that you're getting. Nisha, Sorry, I didn't say that right, but good to have you on. So if you didn't get a chance to watch this, go back. It's 4 steps, a 4-step process to building a high-end business. And it's the foundation. It's the foundation for everything you do. So I hope this was helpful. Join me on Monday where I will have the second part of this, where I'm going to be breaking down how to actually create a high ticket offer, how to price that, how to sell that, what you can do with that, how to build an entire business around your high ticket offer. So I hope you'll join me on Monday for that one as well. And then I'll be again in here all week bringing you more on each pillar, bringing you another Facebook Live on each pillar. So you will have a process you can actually implement into your business by the time we get done. So, all right, guys, thank you for being on. I appreciate it. Join me again on Monday. Look for the post on what time that will be. It'll probably be around the 11 or 12 time, again, Central Standard Time. It a little bit depends on my schedule, so just make sure you check that morning, and I will have up what time that will be. So I hope you'll join me. How to create a high ticket offer people will want on Monday. So you guys have an amazing weekend. I love you. Thank you for being in this group. And by the way, you are going to be seeing the name of this group change. Going a little different direction with this. So all of that will be coming soon. Okay. So love you guys. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.